Hi there, so for the upcoming version 2.2 that's going to be released in a few days, I'm going to do a newer video presentation because the previous one is now a bit obsolete. So for the people who doesn't really know what Iron Chess is, there is a quick explanation over there. This one is not really obsolete, this one is great. What Iron Chess Theater is, to my experience in DCS world, DCS lacks the briefing part, the planning part of a flight when you join more of a multiplayer. Because when you go in multiplayer, you get into the cockpit, and at the moment you are in the cockpit, you ask yourself, where am I going to go? And this is something really not realistic. When you go in an airplane, it's because there is an objective that is already existing, and you go in your airplane because you know where you need to go. And this is something it feels very frustrating in DCS work. So I've been to BMS well, no, Falcon BMS few times, and BMS have solved this problem because the way you join a multiplayer server is solving the planning issue, because you cannot fly in BMS without planning your mission. So first of all, you go to the briefing, then you had your package, then you had your weapons, your ordnance, you clearly see what objective you are going to target, and you have a very great situation awareness before joining the cockpit. You know what I mean. So I've made Iron Chess in order to kind of trying to solve the flaws of DCS world. So the point of this mission is you have access to everything, every information that's going on the server, and the thing is, you just had your flight. I'm not calling this as editing a mission. No, it's just doing what's right for you, what suits for you to do your mission, you know. So it's like, I want to go to this FARP, I want to do an air to ground mission on this FARP, so you have every information you need. The basement over there they are not going to move, so you know these buildings are there. So you have probes images, you have some intelligences going on, so you know what is where. So the things you are going to do is not edit the mission to play it. No, you're just going to add your flight. So if you want to target this objective, as I said, maybe you want to go there with an A10C. So you go there, you had the A10, that's it, and then you had your flight plan. So you want to go there to the tanker. Why would you? Because you have an A10. You go there where you do your fencing. There you do your target approach, and there a target waypoint. And that's it. I'm not calling this editing a mission. I'm just calling that doing what's right for you to do your mission. So now you know exactly where the waypoints are, what are their points, their utility. Turning hot, you do whatever you want. Well, that's it. And this is something you cannot do in multiplayer, and it lacks so much in DCS, being able to edit the mission right on a hot multiplayer server, a running multiplayer server. This is really a shame not to being able to do that in multiplayer. You are restrained to what the mission is already, how the mission is already edited. So you cannot, and moreover, you cannot have access to the aircraft weapons. Well, you can, but it's in the cockpit when the aircraft is out, and no, it's very not that great. It shouldn't be happening like that. You should be first in the mission planner, you plan your mission, and then you go in the cockpit. Well, this is what Iron Chess is supposed to be: a tool, a structure of theaters on which you had your flight, because it's a pain in the ass, and it took such a long time to build a mission. It feels bad to erase it or to just do another mission again. So Iron Chess is supposed to be a tool that you can reuse again, recycle, and because it's on a very large scale and there is lots of details, you can do a mission at the south, another mission 20 nautical miles at the north, and another one. So there is an infinity of mission you can do on these theaters. You can do air to ground, you can do SEAD, you can do bar cap, you can do a deep strike, and if an objective is not already implemented into the mission, this is your task to do it. Like you want to do an air to ground mission located precisely on city. Okay, so you just have to choose a city, and let's say, oh, this is an industrial site. So let's say we need to explode this basement because there is tons of fuel there. So, and that's it. You just have to imagine to create your mission as your project is. You know what I mean? So well, that's it. I'm not going to go more in depth into the presentation. I think you have noticed the point. So I let you discover the theaters, what is where, etc. Because the point of these theaters is trying to make the pilots, the players, dig into the briefing, dig into the situation awareness, into the mission information, you know, because it lacks so much in multiplayer, as I said. So for the changes, this is version 2.1. Now we have version 2.2. So what's going on now? There is not going to be 4 mission files as usual. There is just going to be one, or maybe I will add those version, but no more free fly version and non-free fly version. Okay. There is a new kneeboard. So if we open the new kneeboard, it's a PowerPoint. So now you can have access to the kneeboards here, and the kneeboards in JPEG version are there, and they are already added into the mission folder over here. So if you want to make any changes, or if you want to add your mission plan to the kneeboard, it's happening over there. Very easy. So what I've changed for the version 2.2? It's kind of a great, I'd say a great update, because what I've changed. So first, new kneeboard. Yes. I've extended the map like 100 nautical miles to the north. These parts over there weren't populated, and I cannot go more at the north because well, it's the top of the Persian Gulf map. I cannot go more to the north. Sorry. I wish I could. And I've extended the map to the south. So now the Saudi Arabica, well, this country over there is now kind of add to the mission. This is not going to change more to the south, I think, because it's supposed to be a chess. Always have this in mind. It's a chess. So having a coalition on the south is like, no, chess is not like that. It's a face-to-face, black versus white. I mean the chess, okay. Not going to go into a well, whatever. I cannot make so many jokes in English. So I've extended the theater to the south. Why did I do that? Because for version 2.2, civilian traffic is going to be flying around. So I needed to have a neutral coalition going on the theaters. So it's working this way. So if we go to the south, this part over there is a neutral coalition. It's not supposed to be. You are not supposed to fly around this area. There is no SAM sites, and this is also something DCS miss a lot, which is having a third coalition. I don't think neutral is a third coalition. It's just a non-coalition, but I wish we could have a third coalition. So this zone is a non-fly zone for the military aircraft, whether you are blue or red coalition. It's a non-fly zone for the two of these. This airfield is Sas El Nahil, and this one is Fujairah, something like that. These are only logistic airfield, and if you take off from these airfields, it's only without any weaponry. Okay. And this is why I've added a non-weaponry airfield for the combat aircraft. This is because you need to fly something like 160 nautical miles to large airfield over there and rearm and refuel. And this is something really, really great to do in DCS world, which is splitting in a chapter, I would say, your mission. So first of all, transport your aircraft to the I'd say hot airfield, and then do another part, which is the attack mission. Okay, and it is something really nice to do. We have experienced this a few times, and it's very, very nice to have a first navigation part of your mission. Well, so let's switch now to somewhere else. So yes, I've added also fleets. So there is 2 aircraft carrier for each coalition, and that's it. So you will be able now to do a mission from aircraft carrier. This is something that was missing, I think. Okay, so for the theater description and the new keyboards, there is this little symbol. So there are for hot zones. So there is hot zone, there is hot airfield. Oh my god! No, combat area. I'd say yes. Main air ground place, and feel free anytime to say like, oh, I've located somewhere on the north a great area to do air to ground mission, and I will definitely have this place in the mission. So if you discover a new place, feel free to tell me. Already there is 2, but maybe in the future there will be more. So now the second page of the keyboard is just a zoom in to the main area of the battle. This is why it's called main battle area. So there is the city of Sergent over there, and at the south the coastal zone. We can see the blue and the red SAM. And now a focus onto the Sergent city. I'll let you read the keyboards, okay? But this is some useful keyboard. We have flying more and more in the mission that we lack some of these keyboards. So the fourth one is a focus on coastal zone with the industrial site and the city of Tadian Ipain. And well, I'll let you read the keyboards. But just have in mind that Tomb Airfield is only for Aviate B Harriers and vegans. That's it. Now 5A. 5A is for blue air bases, and we have now a table, board, a blackboard, blue board, green. This we have that. I don't know the name of that. Sorry. That sum up the from north to south. One is top north, and 7th is the top south, which is Sas al Nahil. And we have tower frequency. We have an 80s, yes, because now there is ATIS going on. If you don't know what is ATIS, go at Shiraz and put your uniform on 225, and you'll see. And there are some information like the runway, and I see that I'm wrong over there. This one is right, because according to the player, well, I need to hotfix that. Whoops, I'm doing some mistakes. And there is 5B. 5B is more acts on tactical information. So, well, tactical means the AWACS. No, they are A3, AWACS, and tankers. And I let you read in precision where information are and what are they. There is the same thing for Red Coalition, air bases, and tactical, yes. So that's it for the nibbles. They are very important, and I really recommend you to read them to know what's going on. The location of the AWACS or the tanker, I did not put them like randomly. Everything is kind of ordered, okay? It's not random. If we go now to what... yes, just a quick notification about the SA-11. I've had it on 2.2 Skynet iHads. It's a very smart LUAS, smart script that improves so much the SAM in DCS world, because one of the flaws in DCS is SAM. They are very stupid in DCS, and adding Skynet IADS IADS was something very important to do, and now it's added to the game. Well, it's a simplified version, okay? I'm still learning how IADS is working, so it's a very noob version of IAD, I'd say. Only the SA11 are working with IADS actually. There is no blue IADs, and the SA10 are not already added to IADS system. Let's go now to the LUAs. So in the mission you have a folder script, and in this script there is every LUAS that you need for the theater. So if you need to tweak anything, feel free to launch a script and tweak whatever you want. Let's read a bit the script. If you are new to the script, it's very easy to read. Don't be afraid of that. Let's start with the blue. So I've reordered everything in order to have a maximized randomization of type of aircraft and type of routes. Okay, so I've splitted the theaters in two parts, a north part and a south part for each coalition. There is also a kind of a U-shaped flying zone. This one is for the neutral coalition. And obviously a center zone for the city of Sierjean over there. This one, a box. And so if we go now to the Lua, we see that there is for each airbase, there is for Shiraz and Kish airbases, which are the biggest military airfields, and for each of these airfields there is a cap and Big Daddy flights. Cap are Tornadoes, F-16, F-5E, Mirage 2000 it's French, 2005, and F-14B. These guys are randomly picked up, so that's it. This is why it's random. And Big Daddies are B-52, B-1, C-130, the Nighthawks, and again F-15E and Tornadoes again. And I think I shouldn't have had them. Well, not sure. Maybe I will remove them. At Lar Airfield, these one are not taking off from ramp. They are taking off from midair. 8A, Mirage 2000C, and Predator drones. Same for Kish Airfield, and SAS Cargo is for SAS El Nahil, and there is Galaxy and Hercules. For neutral, no, let's go to red. For Red Coalition, it's the same principle, a cap and Big Daddy's aircraft. Well, Big Daddies are cargo, bombardier, or air-to-ground aircraft. So the red cap is MiG-25, F-5, Mirage 2000 again, MiG-29, Su-27. There is a second kind of group, MiG-21, MiG-23, again Mirage 2000, F5, and Su-25. These guys are going to patrol in Sierjean zone. Yes, that's it. Big Daddies are Su-27, 24, 34, and 22. Well, that's it. I let you read the LUAs, and it's pretty simple. For neutral coalition, there's going to be Antonov 26, 30, Yakovlev 40, and 52. These guys are going to patrol on the U zone. And well, I think I've said 20 minutes of video. As an example, why not see a tag view of what the theater is going on, what the theater is capable of. So here is an example of an hour and 30 minutes length mission. So at the start, well, there is the tankers, the F-15 and the MiG-31 and F-14A bar cap. And when we start the mission, 20 minutes later, there is like tornadoes here, F-15E, some neutral aircraft taking off from somewhere, and that's it. There is some engagement at Sierre-Jean, and it's totally normal, okay, because it's a hot zone. Sierre-Jean city is the only hot area where there's going to be some air-to-air IS fight. And that's it. I let you read everything and try again, and maybe you will find some bugs, so feel free to tell me if you find something that you think it's going to be very useful. Again, tell me, please tell me. Yes, there are some known bugs, which is sometimes the aircraft are dying by themselves. I think it's maybe they're out of fuel. I don't know. Sometimes they dies. They just dies. I don't know. And that's it. Well, 20 minutes length videos, I think it's way too much. I hope you will enjoy that, and feel free to ask for anything about Iron Chess. Well, that's it. Have a great time on it, and see you later.